They'll put more sugar in. Eat a low carbohydrate diet.
Keto is Life TV. Unstoppable health win. Sugar is the devil.
Good afternoon, man. I don't know what's going on with this internet. I don't think it's my internet. I think it's Facebook. But anyway, how's everybody doing out here today? How y'all doing? And wait for some people to come on here. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this Ecamm again. What it is, it's a platform where I'm able to type on here and put sentences and stuff like that up there. Different kind of stuff. And today we are talking about that right there. Always ask questions and read everything when you are doing the ketogenic lifestyle. I do not call it a diet. I call it an amazing lifestyle. So always ask questions and read everything when you are doing the keto lifestyle. It's really important that you do. The reason why is some people, they do not intend to read. And if you don't intend to read, you can actually get the bad carbs, you can get hidden sugars, and you actually don't want to do that. See, a lot of times, we go to the restaurant and it's too easy for us to eat the way we always eat or with the people that we're eating with. I personally can't go out to the restaurant with some of my family, my immediate family, not my immediate family, like my brothers and sisters and stuff like that. They don't like going to the restaurant with me because I ask a lot of questions. Sometimes I want to meet their cook. I want to meet their cook sometimes, because I am taking care of my body every day and I'm eating right. So what's up, Q? How you doing, bro? So why do I want to destroy the process and the progress that I've been doing with, not asking questions? And a lot of times you really got to deep down and ask questions. I personally tell you to eat at home and make your food at home or so you can know exactly what's going in it, or trust somebody that's making your food. Because when you go to restaurants, they're in it to make money. I mean, that's what they do. They make money. Restaurants make money. So when you go up there and you ask them a question, you say, hey, does this have flour or does this have that? A lot of times the cooks, they care less if you're doing an amazing keto lifestyle or you're trying to drop weight. They can care less, And the other thing is when we're at the stores and stuff like that, we pick up stuff and we see something that says sugar-free and right away we want to grab it, right? But then when we get home, we notice, man, you know what? This has a lot of sugar. It has a lot of hidden sugar. It has carbs in it, and we just didn't see it. So the other thing is knowing how to understand how many net carbs. On the keto lifestyle, it's net carbs. It's not carbs, it's net carbs. So you want to know exactly what the net carbs count is, right? So on the ketogenic diet, I'm calling it a diet. Oh my God, what am I doing? Lifestyle. And guys, there's a lot of reasons why I don't call it a diet. I don't call it a diet because a lot of times I think that when people call something a diet, it automatically just puts them in this little square and they, it stresses them out and everything. So it's not a diet because diets are usually pills or shakes or something like that. That's what diets usually are. So it's not a diet. It's an amazing lifestyle. And the reason why, yeah, definitely. So, with Veto's permission, I'm gonna use her. Veto, can I use your story? Let me know if I can use your story. It's not nothing bad. It's just that this is the reason why I'm doing this show. It's dedicated to her and to other people. This happens all the time. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. A quick story. We went to IHOP in the very beginning when I was doing the keto lifestyle, and I got an omelet. And of course, the guy came. He says, "You want toast? Whatever. He's trying to upsell, and then I don't blame him for that. But I said, no. I'm watching what I eat and everything. He tells me this. What he tells me, he goes, "Well, man, it's good that the other guy ain't back there cooking." And I can't remember his name. And I'm like, "What do you mean he's not? What are you talking about?" He goes, "Oh, the other cook puts pancake batter inside his eggs to make them fluffy." Man, when he said that, I looked at my wife and I was about to eat my egg and I said, "Man, I don't even want these eggs no more. I don't want this omelet." He says, No, but the other cook's not here. They make sure they do it right." I said, "You know what? I don't want this omelet unless I can go to the back and see them cook my omelet." He says, "Well, we never had nobody ask us to be right there present to cook their omelet." And I said, "I could look right there. IHOP, they got the little thing you can look over, right?" And I said, "I need to make sure, right?" So I ended up not eating no more because the thing is, guys, we work too hard every day. Well, I know I work hard every day. I work hard every day. And sometimes, it comes to the point where you think you're going to eat right, but the restaurants can care less. They don't care about what you're trying to lose. They don't care about you trying to fix your health. They don't care. They might have health problems themselves. They don't care. They're there to do a job, right? So really ask. You got to really ask. So yesterday, Veronica, somebody that I'm coaching, the day before, I think it's the day before yesterday or yesterday, she ate a chili relleno. I think I said chili relleno. My Spanish is good, but on some words, but chili relleno. That's the bell pepper that's cooked with the egg and you put cheese in it. It's good. It's good, right? Well, she ate that over there at Gringo's restaurant. And I'm not calling out Gringo's restaurant. I'm just letting y'all know, in case y'all doing the ketogenic lifestyle, do not go over there and order that. So she ate that thinking that it was made out of egg, because usually it's just made out of egg, right? Well, I told her, when she told me, I said, "Oh man, I'm sorry. I thought you were eating at your house because it looked like a plate from your house, So then I told her, I said, you know what? That has carbs, because she's taking she's doing what's that app you got now? I know I told you about it. I just can't remember what it's called. I can't think. MyFitPal. I think that's called MyFitPal. Yeah. So she's doing that, and she goes, "Man, I'm showing 20 carbs over." And then I said, "Oh my God!" And I said, "What did you eat?" And then we started talking about that, and she says, "Well, I ate this." And I said, "Oh, you ate that from there?" And I said, "There it goes." I said, "That has flour in it." And she goes, "No way." And I said, "Yeah, that has flour in it. MyFitnessPal, yeah." And so I wanted to clarify everything and make sure, I was right. So I called the restaurant and, I talked to them and asked them, if they can ask. And they go, "No, we don't got nothing to show that." And I said, "Can you just tell your cook, how does he make it? Does he make it with flour?" And she comes back and she goes, "Yes, he used flour." So then it's because I wanted Vero to hear that. See, a lot of times we get our second chances, but why do we want to work so hard? She's been working hard, trying to accomplish this, trying to drop this weight, trying to get her health better and everything. And we all do it for different reasons. But, that's why it's important for you to read. It's important for you to read everything, and you need to know how to read it. I'm not saying you don't know how to read. I'm just saying you need to know what to find. Like if it has 7 fiber and then you have 5 net carbs. I mean, you have 7 fiber and then you have like 10 net carbs. Then okay, then right there you get 10. You get 3 net carbs. That's all you get is 3 net carbs, because you got to subtract your fiber from your net carbs. If it has alcohol, sugar, if it had it might have alcohol, and that's not a bad thing, but make sure you get the stevia and stuff like that. And if it has that, then you got to subtract that from that. See, a lot of times I tell people, I go get the 3 net carbs or the 4 net carbs flour tortillas, and they're like, "Man, you know what? All I seen over there was 16 net carbs and 14 net carbs and everything. I didn't see nothing like that." And I said, you have to read it. Right here it shows 8 fiber, and then it shows this, and it says the alcohol, So you have to be able to read it the right way. And if you need help to read stuff, let me know, because there's a way you have to read it. You have to pick up everything. When I go to the grocery store, my wife hates it. I've always been the person to take a long time at the grocery store, and my wife, she hates it. And now I take longer, because I'm turning everything around. This is me at the grocery store. No, that's not a good choice. Then I pick up something else. Okay. Oh, but they get you right here in the sugar. 4 grams of sugar. No, I can't do that. I'm gonna get something else. And it's on everything. It's on everything at the time. And they try to get you. Guys, I'm gonna try to connect over here on Facebook. Hopefully I don't lose y'all on here, but let me try to connect on Facebook. Let me see if it works. Hopefully it works. So let's hope it works. I don't know. Sometimes I'm trying to figure out how to connect. There we go. Hopefully it works. All right. So are y'all still there? Okay. So now we're connected on Facebook. It's because I wanted to add some more people on here. And, I didn't know how to do it. So no, it didn't let me do it. So it says, there was an error publishing your live video. Used to be experience. Right. Okay. So it's not letting me do it. I don't know why it's not letting me do it, but it's fine. We're still on here. Yep, we're still on here, doing good. All right, guys. So remember, today's show is about this right here. Always ask questions and read everything when you are doing the ketogenic lifestyle. Always ask questions. There's been times where I've been over there and I said, what kind of oil do you use? And a lot of times the oil, you might fall into a problem with the oil, but you'll be okay with the oil just as long as you don't do it too many times. And what I mean by that is sometimes people say, can I eat wings? Can I eat this? And I say, yeah, you can eat wings. You can eat breaded wings, but you can eat wings. I eat wings. I eat wings from Wingstop or certain places where they don't bread them at. And I got to know for sure they don't bread them. And then, of course, you can only eat the hot sauce, the regular buffalo sauce, or you could eat Parmesan. And you got to make sure on that, too. You got to ask them. What do you put besides Parmesan cheese? Because there's some places they might put sugar in it, The thing is, you do not want to work hard and not accomplish what you want to do. You're going to be like, well, you know what? My scale's not moving. And then that's another thing for women. You're going to lose inches, women. You're going to lose inches. Eventually you're going to lose pounds, but right now you lose inches. It's just something that happens to women. Men lose weight fast. Men lose a lot of water weight. They lose a lot of water weight, and women intend to lose weight at a slower pace. And sometimes they might they're the most to get plateaued. They just stop. And if that happens to you, you can call me and we can get it going. And a lot of people say all kinds of stuff, and you hear this, it's because now you got to eat dirty, you got to eat bad, and then you get back to it. That's not true. Because I continue to stay my size, and I'm good with it, and I'm really good with it. And like today, I'm at 191. So usually my size is 189 to like 193 and 194. Your body's going to either gain or lose 3 pounds, 4 pounds, and you're okay. But the main thing, I don't do this because of a person's weight. I mean, I do in a certain way. I do it because of their health. When a person gets to a certain size, their health gets in jeopardy, and that's why I do this, Even before your health gets so bad, I rather, stop it, and that's why I try to help people out all the time. So I see this every day. And you know what? I seen something yesterday that was really awesome. Okay, so I DJ, and I seen this girl that she follows me, and she was eating pizza, and I could tell she was eating it and just trying to like not get me to see her or something like that. And she took off. She threw the bottom away and she ate the top part. And I went to her and said, hey, awesome. And I gave her that, and I said, awesome, awesome. Because people were listening. A lot of people say, man, you know what? I love pizza. I love this. I love that. Well, then, do better for yourself. Do better. I know how hard it might be. You might love Popeye's chicken because I love Popeye's chicken. But if you find the right restaurants, you might be able to go in. I've done it before. You might be able to go in there and tell them, you know what? Hey, can you drop me a couple of pieces of chicken without being battered? And again, I can't tell you what restaurants I do it at. I can't do it because then I'll get in trouble. But if I want Popeye's chicken, I'll get it done like that. Or I'll make it here at the house, So there's a lot of things that you can do, But one of the things that you want to make sure you do is always ask questions. So if you go into a restaurant and you pull up a menu and the menu says keto or it says low carb, right? And you pick it up and you start reading it, you see something that says wheat. Wheat is one of them things that it's not bad but it depends on what you want out of the ketogenic lifestyle. That's what it is. I tell people that even beans is another thing. Beans got great fiber, but they also got a little bit carbs. Now, the people that I'm coaching, the people that I'm helping, or just people that are listening to my show right now, can you have beans? That's the question. Can you have beans? I tell them you could have a little bit beans. You could have a little bit beans, but it depends on how fast you want to get to your goal and what you want to do. So what I did is I never ate beans before until I got to where I wanted to be at. And then I started adding some beans and stuff like that. Now, French fries is something you should never add back to it because French fries has so much carbs and it turns to sugar. Everything that has carbs turns to sugar. Everything. You know, it's kind of strange because some people, you know, they think that, well, not strange, but they think that it's one of them deals where you could eat everything and then go to the gym and then you're okay. But honestly, when you go to the gym, it takes care of your outside. It takes care of your outside. Okay? Okay, now you might do some certain exercise or something like that takes care of your heart. You know, I'll give you that. But the only thing that's going to take care of your health problems and what you feel inside is the inside. You got to take care of your inside. You have to learn and know what to eat and when to eat it. And then sometimes you don't need it. You don't need it. I still go 20 hours, almost 23, 24 hours sometimes a day without eating. And I'm great. I feel amazing, man. I feel so good. The only thing wrong with me is the tear on my arm, but that was something that I did, a normal thing. I don't know if y'all know the story. I said it a few times, but I was picking up my little boy from school, and I DJ, so I had my turntables, and my dumb self not thinking, I stacked them up. And my son was over here, and he was smaller at the time, so he was like in his little, not car seat, but that little thing, the booster seat. And, well, I had to hurry up and turn into my neighborhood because a car was coming. I mean, the car would have hit us, right? And it was coming, so I had to turn real fast. And when I turned real fast, it started timbering down the turntables. So I threw my arm I threw my arm all the way back. And as I pulled over, I was crying already, and I don't know if I was crying because I pulled my tear, but I was in a lot of pain. But my main pain was on my son because I was like, oh my God, he's gonna be cut up, he's gonna be scratched up, you know. But no, he was great. He was great, not even a scratch. And I was like, oh my God, thank God. And he said, what's wrong, Dad? I said, man, I'm in so much pain. I said, as long as you're okay. So till that time, since then, I make sure that I never, ever stack anything. It don't have to be my turntables, just anything, because it could have been worse on my son. He could have been cut up and everything. Well, since then, I have a tear, and it hasn't been the same. I've been going to a chiropractor, and they've been working on me and stuff like that, thanks to the joint. I've been going to them, and it's just something that hurts me at times, and it got to heal itself. But of course, I'm always lifting stuff. I'm a DJ, so I always lift my speakers. I lift all kinds of stuff, and I just thought I'd let you know a little bit about why, what I feel. I got a tear right there. But other than that, I'm good. I'm really, really good. I'm really good, and I work out. That don't stop me. What does Alex say? Okay, had chado beans last night at the restaurant with my. Oh, by the chicken plate. Okay. Hell yes, bro. Amazing. Look at your numbers, bro. Stop. Look. Everybody told Alex, stop poking yourself, Alex. Stop poking yourself. But see, Alex was a type 2 diabetic, right? And he taking insulin. He was poking himself, and now he's poking himself because he checks his sugar, his virals, But you don't need to. You don't need to no more, man. But go ahead and keep on doing it until you decide to stop. But because he's doing everything great, man. He's doing everything. He's leaving all the sugar. Do you know how great it is to say your numbers are 106, even 120? I mean, normal. That, to say that from having 200, 300 numbers, So that's what I'm talking about, And man, we need some more people on here. For some reason, when I get on here, it's awesome. It shows better. I could put the thing up here. I could put a lot of stuff on here. Look, let me show you what I can put on here. Look, and then hold on, give me a second. And then I can show them my video, and then I can show them my banner. Look at my banner right there. So then I could put everything on here, and you see, I could put everything on here. But the thing is, I don't get a lot of people on here. But it's all right. It's all right because this one goes straight to YouTube. And when it goes to YouTube, then they send me over there. I had somebody not too long ago said, get to the point. Well, sometimes the point takes a long time to get to, and it's the same thing with the ketogenic lifestyle, sometimes it takes a little longer, for women and it does, and some people, just for that person to say, get to the point, that shows me that they don't got no patience. You have to have patience. You have to, that's one thing you have to have in the ketogenic lifestyle. You have to. Nothing is going to happen overnight. Nothing is, so you have to have patience. And then you'll be okay, But so the next time that you're at the grocery store or you're somewhere, read everything in the back. There's hidden sugars. They told me last time, hey, is GABA, whatever it's called, is that good? I'm like, nope, that's not good, And if you look at it, and I want you to look at it for yourself, but you can see like some stuff that it's not good for ketogenic lifestyle, And there's other stuff that might be good, right? But read. If you go to a restaurant, if you could cook at home, then cook at home. Always cook at home if you can cook at home. Okay, another thing I wanted to cover up. People always talk about, man, the keto lifestyle is so expensive. It's so expensive. But honestly, what's more expensive? Doctors, medication, gasoline to put into your car to go see the doctor across town? Because you can't just see a doctor right there. You go across town to see a doctor. So what's more expensive? Ketogenic lifestyle? Doctors. Ketogenic lifestyle? Medication. Ketogenic lifestyle? Your time. You see, I'm telling you, the ketogenic lifestyle is amazing because it's going to work now. It's going to work 10 years, 20 years, 50 years. It's going to work. It's going to keep on working because people, they're eating right. They're eating the right fat, and we've always ate fat. We've always ate fat being younger kids. I remember when I used to go to my grandparents' ranch and they would have a cow or a pig, and then we would see the cow and the pig and meet up with him, and then we would eat it the next day or a couple of days later. We're eating that, and we're okay. We didn't go to the hospital. We weren't seeing the doctors. We didn't have kids that were young, that were like, I'm talking about like maybe in their teens or maybe even younger, growing up as a diabetic, already a diabetic. We didn't have that. We never had that. So is it in the food? Yes, it's definitely in the food. It's definitely in the food. A lot of stuff is bad, So then I tell people, get grass-fed meat. And I know it's more expensive, but you're investing in you. You're investing in you and in your family, The meat, honestly, they dye the meat. I don't know if you know that, but they dye it. I'm not, maybe not dye, but it's something that makes the meat look real red, right? So you got to look, again, it comes back to the reading part. You have to look and make sure it's saying, no, none of this, no antibiotics, none of this, none of that. And even my chicken, I make sure that my chicken don't have no antibiotics and was not raised out there with the hood chickens, you know what I'm saying? But I make sure all that. I make sure of all that because, again, invest in yourself. We're too busy sometimes buying stuff to look fashionable and flashy. And I remember I used to wear this big old $7,000 piece, and I still have it. But and I don't get me wrong, I do miss a chain, but I'm not going to get nothing that big. And if I do, it's going to say sugar is the devil because I want everybody to see sugar is the devil because it is, But if you're doing the keto lifestyle and you want to make a difference in you, then make sure you always ask questions. Do not be afraid to ask questions. I ask questions when I go to the restaurant. I ask questions to my waiter, And I take care of them really good. So I tip them real good. There's even times where I'll go tip the cook because they'll make my food custom, right? Yes, grass-fed, H-E-B, Walmart. Yes, definitely, bro. Thank you. And I make sure I'll ask my waiter, hey, do you know what they put in there? And usually they're like, usually got somebody, oh, no, I really don't know. I just barely started working here. And you're like, okay, so it's, you have somebody like there, or you have somebody that's like, really don't know, man. They're in the kitchen all the time cooking. So I asked them that, and I said, okay, make sure, my experience comes out really great. I'm gonna let you know right now that we don't do the carbs. We don't do a lot of net carbs. And then, of course, they don't understand what I'm talking about, so I break it down to them. And I said, oh, and I got my low net carb tortillas right here, and the guy knows me in the restaurant and everything, so I'm going to need you to heat these up. Okay, cool. And some people, they already know me, so they get my tortillas. You get your tortillas? And I said, yeah, I got my tortillas. And so I make sure that everything, like not too long ago, we're eating at, what were we eating at? I can't remember where we're eating at, but they had a new cook, and the guy comes over there, and I ordered them for my waiter, and I said, hey, man, let me get that carne guisada. And he goes, man, I don't know. I'm going to tell you. And I said, what? He says, man, the guy back there is now doing it with flour. And I said, y'all changed it up? And he says, yeah, this is new guy, man. He's cooking back there, and he's doing it with flour because it said it tastes better. And I said, well, yeah, it probably does taste better, but I don't need flour. He goes, yeah, I know. I was telling him, man, you're going to have to make free some, what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful, because if I didn't ask that question, or actually that guy, if he didn't tell me, then I would have been eating that carne guisada. Now I'm not saying that you gotta feel really, really bad if it happens to you, because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen unless you always ask questions and read everything. So when you're at the store, you let your family know, or whoever you're with, because I got kids that hate going to the store with me. They're like, oh, Dad, come on, man. God, why you got to do this right now? Why? Because your mom don't like going grocery shopping with me. So they're mad. They got their iPad. They're like, oh, my God, why you taking so long? And then I had, ask a lot of questions. So the thing is, guys, today's show was about always ask questions and read everything. When you are doing the ketogenic lifestyle, it's going to help you in the long run, and don't think this lifestyle is expensive, because what's expensive is doctors. What's expensive is medication. That is what is expensive. Invest in yourself. If I could help you in any kind of way, please reach out to me. Let me put my number on here real quick. I should have this ready. So if I can help you in any kind of way, please reach out to me, 832-715-2557. And for the people that were on my last video on YouTube, talking to YouTube, and they said, please get to the point. Sometimes to get to the point takes patience, takes a little bit while. There's a reason why I do these shows. The reason why I do these shows, I want to be real specific on what I am talking about. And I want to share, what I went through and the great success and everything that what I go through every day on the ketogenic lifestyle. Guys, we got 2 more minutes. Please ask me any questions. If you have any questions, ask me any questions. Please share my video. Keep on sharing my video. Please start a watch party. I'm going to start a watch party right now after we get done. And remember, guys, whatever you're doing, keep on doing it. But just add a little bit more asking questions. Do not be afraid to ask questions. Do not be afraid. One of the things that people have is the fear. They have fear over faith. Have your faith. When you have your faith, you get to more places than when you have fear. Do not fear nothing. The only thing you should fear is yourself not wanting to do this. You need to do this. You need to tell yourself, you know what? I want to do this. I want my health better. I want to feel better. I want to think better. I want my mind more clear. I want to teach my family. I want to teach my friends. I want to teach my spouse. I want to teach. And that's how you should see the ketogenic lifestyle. Whoever made the ketogenic lifestyle, thank you, is an amazing person, is a very, very amazing person, because they did something that no one else could do, and they're helping so many people. And can't forget, never could forget, don't ever forget your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because he's the one that makes everything possible when it's not. Hey, guys, I really appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Keto is Life TV. This is going to YouTube right now. I'm going to do a watch party. Please join me for the watch party. Thank you, Q. Thank you, Vettel. Thank you, Alex. And we'll start getting some more people on here, guys. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health. If you can't remember anything that I just said, remember, sugar is the devil. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.